Hi friends, on continuation of chapter number 11 revision part. This is the session 2 and this session will start with this ether. First we start with the preparations of ether and then followed by the chemical reactions of ether. So basically what actually means by ether? Ether is nothing but ROR. When two carbon is linked with oxygen, that is called ether. So ether are two types, symmetrical ether and asymmetrical ether. If R and R dash are same, that is called symmetrical ether, and if R and R dash are different, that is called asymmetrical ether. So first we start with the preparation ની અંદર first છે by dehydration of alcohol. Now name itself suggests dehydration of alcohol means during this reaction water molecule is released and H2SO4 is really very good dehydrating agent. So let's start with CH3CH2OH. In the presence of H2SO4 443 Kelvin temperature you get alkene, means alpha के ऊपर से OH, beta के ऊपर से H, H2O is released and you get double bond between these two species, that is called as alkene. But if we start this chemical reaction with the 2 moles of alcohol, then OH from here, H from here, water molecule is released, and what is left in this reaction? CH3, CH2O, CH2, CH3, that is nothing but C2H5O, C2H5, that is diethyl ether. This reaction is carried out at 413 Kelvin temperature. So here in case if you start with a single mole, then you get alkene at high temperature, that is 443. At low temperature, if you start with 2 moles of reaction, you get your ether. Now let's discuss its mechanism. So let's start with CH3CH2OH in the presence of H+, that is called as acid, H2SO4 में से निकलेगा. The first this H+ is attracted by means of non-bonding pair of electron of oxygen and you get CH3CH2OH2+. Now OH2+ is highly unstable in reaction. Within a fraction of second ये system में से निकल जाएगा and what is left in this side? You get CH3CH2+. So first step is pretty clear. H+ is attracted by means of alcohol O and you get OH2+. OH2+, when you hit this component, OH2 is released from the system, you get positively charged. Next, when this species is treated with alcohol, second mole of alcohol means CH3CH2+ plus CH3CH2OH. Once again this positive charge is attracted by means of non-bonding pair of electron of oxygen. In this reaction what is left? CH3CH2O plus CH2CH3. Once again there is a positive charge on oxygen and last step deprotonation, यहाँ से एक H निकल जाएगा. What is left in this side? You get C2H5O, C2H5. So this is all about your first preparation, that is dehydration of alcohol. So let's start with the second preparation, that is called as Williamson synthesis. Most important for your board examination concern. We have Rx plus R-ONA. So basically Na and X, NX is released and you get ROR plus NaX. So here in case you get Williamson synthesis. Next is CH3ONA plus C2H5Br. Na from here, Br from here, NaBr is released. And what is left in this side? You get CH3OC2H5. So CH3OC2H5, that is your ether, plus NaBr is released. So this is all about your Williamson synthesis. Fine. So let's start with one more example of Williamson synthesis. CH3ONA plus CH3Br. So Na from here, Br from here, NaBr is released and you get CH3OC, CH3. Now one more example here in case Rx is primary. But if Rx is tertiary, then this reaction cannot carried out. That is called limitations of Williamson synthesis. Yes, Williamson synthesis cannot applicable for the secondary and tertiary halide. So in this reaction you can clearly see this halide is tertiary, CH3Br plus CH3ONA. So here in case we don't get any ether, instead of ether we get alkene. So here in case Na from here, Br from here, NaBr is released. OC2H5 from here and H from any methyl, you get CH3OH and what is left in this side? Alkene. So always remember this is the limitation of Williamson synthesis. Secondary and tertiary halide cannot undergo Williamson synthesis. So just because of this we get alkene NaBr plus CH3OH is your major product. A simple reaction aromatic के लिए discussion कर लेते हैं. When phenol is treated with NaOH, you get first step sodium phenate, and second step when this species is treated with CH3Br or C2H5Br, you get two species. That is, if CH3Br you get anisole, that is methoxybenzene, and when you treat with C2H5Br you get ethoxybenzene, that is nothing but phenitol. So कई बार 1 मार्क क्वेश्चन में पूछते हैं गिव द प्रिपरेशन ऑफ एनिसॉल और फेनिटॉल. तो फिनॉल NaOH you get sodium phenoxide. Sodium phenoxide treated with methyl bromide you get anisole. Ethyl bromide you get phenitol. Now chemical reactions. When ether is treated with HI, what happened? So let's start with CH3O C2H5 plus HI. Now HI is nothing but H plus plus I minus. So you get CH3OH CH2 CH3. सबसे पहले H plus ने अटैक किया, नॉन बॉन्डिंग पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन के साथ इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ. You get positive charge over here. नेक्स्ट स्टेप, अब I माइनस का अटैक होगा. इट्स SN2 टाइप अटैक. इट्स नॉट SN2 अटैक. SN2 टाइप अटैक मीन्स पीछे की तरफ से I इंट्रोड्यूस हो जाएगा सिस्टम के अंदर. सो I then CH3, there is dotted bond of OH and CH2 CH3 means this CH3 is about to leave from oxygen and iodine is introduced to this methyl species, and what we get first major product that is called as CH3I plus CH3 CH2H means ये अलग हो जाएगा, separate out हो जाएगा और ये अलग हो जाएगा. This is our one of the major product. Second alcohol है. अब alcohol के ऊपर फिर से HI का अटैक होगा. Second step. So second step, this alcohol carried out a reaction with HI, that is H plus plus I minus. So this H plus is attack on OH. You get CH3 CH2 OH2 and I minus. So OH2 highly unstable, within a fraction of second निकल जाएगा and पीछे की तरफ से I minus अटैक करेगा. Means OH2 is about to leave, iodine is about to introduce. So OH2 निकलेगा, I introduce हो जाएगा. Once again it's look like SN2 attack. You get CH3 CH2I plus H2O. The first major product था that is methyl iodide and another is ethyl iodide. In short, when ether is treated with excess of HI, you get Ri plus R dash I. Means एक R and I and दूसरा R dash plus I के साथ जुड़ जाएगा and water molecules release हो जाएगा. So this is all about your reaction of ether with HI. One more example discuss कर लेते हैं HI के साथ. CH3 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 O CH3 plus HI. Once again it's H plus plus I minus. H plus is introduced to the system and what we get CH3OH plus tertiary halide. Let's start. किस हिसाब से होगा mechanism discuss करते हैं. So step number 1, HI का attack. HI is nothing but H plus plus I minus. So H plus सबसे पहले system के ऊपर introduce करेगा, ऑक्सीजन के नॉन बॉन्डिंग पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन के साथ अट्रैक्ट होगा एंड यू गेट CH3 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 OH CH3 मीन्स वंस अगेन ऑक्सीजन के ऊपर पॉजिटिव चार्ज, ऑक्सीजन हैविंग 3 वैलेंसी विच इज हाईली अनस्टेबल. तो फ्रैक्शन ऑफ सेकंड के अंदर ये निकल जाएगा एंड यू गेट स्टेबल टर्शरी कार्बोकैटायन. सो स्टेबल टर्शरी कार्बोकैटायन के ऊपर I माइनस का अटैक होगा. सो हियर इन केस यू गेट फर्स्ट मेजर प्रोडक्ट दैट इज CH3OH एंड सेकंड टर्शरी आयोडाइड अब टर्शरी कार्बोकैटायन के ऊपर अटैक करेगा. And here this tertiary carbocation is attracted by means of I minus, really very fast reaction, and you get your second major product that is tertiary halide. So this is all about your mechanism or chemical reactions of HI. अब एक और रिएक्शन है इलेक्ट्रोफिलिक सब्स्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन, डिस्कशन करते हैं. Once again OCH3 is ortho para directing group. तो अपकमिंग स्पीशीज कहाँ पे अटैक होगा? ऑर्थो एंड पैरा पे. So when anisole is treated with HNO3 H2SO4 you get orthonitro and paranitro anisole. Next bromination, then Br2 FeBr3. Bromine is also introduced to this ortho and para position. You get orthobromo and parabromo anisole. Friedel-Crafts alkylation and Friedel-Crafts acetylation. Friedel-Crafts alkylation CH3Cl anhydrous AlCl3, ortho पे CH3 and para पे CH3, and last acetylation CH3COCl anhydrous AlCl3, ortho पे COCH3 and para पे COCH3. So this is all about your electrophilic substitution reaction of anisole. एक और क्वेश्चन जो बोर्ड में पूछा हुआ है वो डिस्कशन कर लेते हैं. So the question is, any salt when treated with HI, we get phenol plus methyl iodide and we don't get any iodobenzene and methanol. Why? So there are two types of breakdown. One breakdown from here, another breakdown from here. O and C के बीच में से अगर breakdown होगा तो you get very stable phenoxide ion. Once again, O and C के बीच में से अगर breakdown होगा तो you get very stable phenoxide ion which will leads to give you phenol and CH3I के साथ जुड़ जाएगा methyl iodide. But if you get the breakdown between this carbon and oxygen, carbon of phenyl ring and oxygen यहाँ से breakdown होगा, you get highly unstable phenyl carbocation. Once again, carbon from phenyl ring and oxygen इन दोनों के बीच में से अगर breakdown होगा, you get highly unstable phenyl carbocation and which leads to give you iodobenzene and methanol. Just because of instability of phenyl carbocation, we don't get any iodobenzene and methanol, and very stable phenoxide ion, we get phenol plus methyl iodide. So this is all about your question. ऐसे एक क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं तो आप ध्यान रखिएगा. Let's start with the dehydration of alcohol. So dehydration के लिए only and only H2SO4 use होता है? No. It's not necessary कि every time only and only H2SO4 is used. Instead of H2SO4, Al2O3 is also used. P2O5 भी हम use कर सकते हैं, H3PO4 भी use कर सकते हैं. So dehydration is all about कि अल्फा के ऊपर से OH and बीटा के ऊपर से H water molecules release हो जाए and you get your alkene. A simple chemical reaction. When alcohol is treated with H2SO4, hit it, alpha के ऊपर से OH, बीटा के ऊपर से H, you get your alkene. That is called dehydration. Simple example, C2H5OH treated with H2SO4, 443 Kelvin temperature. So you get your alkene plus H2 molecule release. Next, secondary alcohol, CH3CHOH CH3 when treated with 85% of H3PO4, 440 Kelvin temperature. So OH from alpha, now you have a 2 beta. Any 1 beta can release proton. So यहाँ से OH और यहाँ से H, H2O चला जाएगा. What is left? CH3, CH double bond CH2 plus H2O. And last, tertiary alcohol. Tertiary alcohol C, CH3, CH3, CH3OH. 20% H3PO4, 358 Kelvin temperature. OH from here, any one methyl can release proton and you get your alkene. That is all about your dehydration. What is the order of dehydration? Order of reactivity क्या है? Tertiary is preferable to secondary is preferable to primary. Just because tertiary carbocation is more stable to the secondary in compared to this primary one. Mechanism discussion कर लेते हैं कैसे ये reaction होते होंगे. तो mechanism का first step होगा जहां पे H plus attack करेगा OH के ऊपर. Very simple reaction. So we start with CH3 CH2OH. H plus from H2SO4 attack non-bonding pair of electron that is oxygen के ऊपर वो attract होगा. And then what you get? You get CH3 CH2 OH2 plus. Oxygen having 3 valency, that's why there is a positive charge and which is highly unstable. Next step पे ये H2O निकल जाएगा system में से. That is dehydrating step. So second step, this OH2 is highly unstable. When you hit this some solution, simple warm the solution, ये OH2 निकल जाएगा, you get positive charge. And this positive charge deprotonation adjacent carbon के ऊपर से एक proton निकल जाएगा, you get your alkene and H plus release. So this is all about your mechanism of dehydration. Next we move on to this oxidation. Oxidation, RCH2OH when oxidized, जहाँ जहाँ CH2OH वहाँ वहाँ CHO first, and the CHO further oxidized and you get RCOOH. तो first step याद रखिए, CH2OH aldehyde में convert होगा, aldehyde acid में convert होगा. But if you want to stop this reaction in aldehyde, then you have to use specific reagent that is called PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate, which is called controlled oxidation. Means वो CH2OH को pause कर देगा aldehyde पे, further oxidize नहीं होने देगा COOH पे. तो CH3 CH2 CH2OH when treated with PCC you get CH3 CH2 CHO. This is pyridinium chlorochromate. One more example, simple CHOH. So wherever you have CHOH, when oxidized, you get C double bond O. So secondary alcohol oxidized, you get ketone. Primary alcohol first converted into aldehyde and further oxidized and converted into acid. एक मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन जो बोर्ड में 2 से 3 बार पूछा हुआ है, when primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol treated with copper at high temperature, what happened? So title is reaction with copper at 573. So first, when primary alcohol oxidized in the presence of copper at 573, you get your aldehyde. Secondary alcohol when oxidized in the presence of copper 573, you get ketone. So जहाँ जहाँ CHOH वहाँ वहाँ ketone, जहाँ जहाँ CH2H वहाँ वहाँ aldehyde. But tertiary alcohol cannot oxidize; it undergoes dehydration. याद रखिएगा, tertiary alcohol का oxidation नहीं होगा, वो dehydrating form में होगा. CU at 573, you get your alkene. So this is aldehyde, this is ketone, and this is your alkene. So this is all about your reaction with copper at 573. Next is all about your acidity. Now आप सभी को पता है alcohol and phenol having OH, and the species who releases H plus, that is entitled as acid. So अगर ये OH में से H निकलता है तो सर ये alcohol and phenol both are acidic in nature. Methanol is slightly acidic than water, and remaining species are less acidic than water. So let's start with alcohol and phenol का सबसे पहले comparison करते हैं. Alcohol is ROH and phenol is AROH. So out of alcohol and phenol, which are more stable and which are more acidic? When ROH, when treated with H2O, you get RO, that is alkoxide, and H3O plus. Once again, when ROH is treated with H2O, you get RO, यहाँ से H जो है वो यहाँ पे चला गया, and you get H3O plus. Opposite to that, when AROH is treated with water, you get ARO plus H3O plus. So basically, this is nothing but alkoxide, this is nothing but phenoxide. So when alkoxide does not have any resonance, but phenoxide has resonance. Resonance means extra stability, more acidity. So phenol are more acidic as compared to this alcohol. Now substituted phenol के बारे में डिस्कशन करते हैं. This is simple phenol. Phenol के ऊपर OCH3 है, that is electron donating group, and opposite to that NO2, that is electron withdrawing group. This acidity term once again we'll discuss in कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड के अंदर भी हम डिस्कस करेंगे, बट फिनॉल के टर्म्स में भी समझ लीजिए. इलेक्ट्रॉन विड्रॉइंग ग्रुप इंक्रीजेस एसिडिटी. सो पैरा नाइट्रोफिनॉल इज मोर एसिडिक एज कंपेयर टू दिस नॉर्मल फिनॉल, एंड OCH3 इज इलेक्ट्रॉन डोनेटिंग ग्रुप, एंड ड्यू टू दिस दैट इज लेस एसिडिक इन नेचर. एक सिंपल चीज याद रखिए, इलेक्ट्रॉन डोनेटिंग ग्रुप डिक्रीज द एसिडिटी, इलेक्ट्रॉन विड्रॉइंग ग्रुप इंक्रीज द एसिडिटी. ये एक चीज सिंपली याद रखिएगा. Then simple, if somebody asks primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol, which is more acidic in nature? So here in case this species and this species, more positive charge, more clouding effect, and due to this can release H plus easily, this cannot and this cannot. So acidity is decreasing just because CH3 is electron donating group. Electron donating group जितने introduce होते जाएंगे, acidity कम होती जाएगी. तो this greater than to this, greater than to this. So primary is more acidic and tertiary is less acidic. So this is all about your acidity part. Then solubility आप सभी को पता है, water के साथ हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग करेगा तो solubility इसकी होगी अल्कोहल की as compared to ether and normal alkane. बट जैसे जैसे कार्बन की चेन बढ़ती जाएगी, जैसे मिथेनॉल से इथेनॉल, प्रोपेनॉल, ब्यूटेनॉल, और ब्यूटेनॉल से आगे जैसे जैसे चले जाएंगे तो solubility डिक्रीज होती जाएगी, just because non-polar part increases and due to this solubility decreases. So this is all about your chapter number 11. Almost हमने 90 to 95% केस कवर कर लिए हैं. A simple short note of methanol and ethanol जो मैंने टच नहीं किया है आप पढ़ लीजिएगा. इथेनॉल कैसे प्रोड्यूस होता है, डीनेचुरेशन ऑफ अल्कोहल, उसके अंदर एक 1 मार्कर क्वेश्चन छुपा हुआ है, वो पढ़ लीजिएगा. बट ऑलमोस्ट सारे के सारे केमिकल रिएक्शन हमने कवर कर लिए हैं जो इम्पोर्टेंट थे आपके लिए. This is all about from my side. Thank you so much.